Oi, oi, YouTube. So in this week's episode, I die a TOA. Shit, I'm dead, yeah. I die again at TOA. Oh, shit.
Fuck!
And I die again at TOA.
The fuck am I dying, yeah?
So this week, I'm just trying to get the TOA fan kit. I'm just trying to do it solo at the minute, because I find it quite difficult when you're doing it in a team, because obviously nobody can die. Which, to be honest with you, like, I'm not doing much of a better job myself. But I just find it easier when you're doing it by yourself, because you're only letting yourself down, not like other people. So if you're doing it with like a duo, it's a bit of a chew on, because if you die, you just feel a bit guilty that you've let people down, you know. So I'm just trying to do it on my own. So to be fair, I'm doing all right considering it's a solo. The main thing that I'm struggling with at the minute is like the prey side of it, like trying to conserve. Is that the word? Conserve. Like as much prey as you possibly can, because I hate prey. I think prayer flicking's such a headache. I don't know how like all these YouTubers do it, but it's just such a tedious chew. But yeah, I'm just trying to do it solo because I don't like letting other people down. Like, you get people that come in and they want their fan kit and they're doing alright, and you're dying or whatever, and then you're doing alright and they're dying. I thought, I'm just gonna bite the bullet here after getting the Infernal Cape. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and try and do it on my own. But it's harder than you think, really. Like you haven't even changed many invocations, really. Like nothing's changed to what I normally run. Only thing you're changing really is just the mental side of it. Like, it's, you know, you need something, so you start making loads of mistakes. You just completely mess up as soon as you know that you're after something. I don't even know why it happens. You think, oh, I can run these two ways perfectly fine when I'm not after the 500 kit, but then when you try and go for the 500 kit, you just make every daft mistake going. But it is what it is. I'm looking forward to the new Mega King coming out, so I'll be doing a little bit of content with that as well. So after the Infernal Cape, that grind was just an absolute chew on, but I enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad. I thought I'd just get myself out here. I thought, I can't have an Infernal Cape, not a 500 fan kit. It just looks stupid. So I thought, I'm just going to bite the bullet here and just try my hardest to get it, you know. The monkeys here as well are such a pain. Like how they drop, like,
Shit!
I know the bananas didn't affect us there, but they catch out so many times, them things. For such a low invocation, I think you only get an extra 5. That's such a ball ache, them things. Kefri's quite a chill boss as well. I quite enjoy this part of TOA. I think it's quite simple, like, you just gotta watch out for, just don't make any stupid mistakes. Aerial threat. Bit of a ball ache, but it's not too bad. The worst bit's when you're trying to trap them. If you do too much damage, then the melee comes all the way around when you're attacking the range. That can be quite a ball ache, like, but Other than that, I actually quite enjoy this boss. Like, yeah, I've made a few mistakes, but I haven't even increased many invocations while I normally run. But just for some reason, as soon as you know that you want to get something, you're all over the shop. You don't know what you're doing. Like, it's even though you know exactly what you're doing, you just make such like newbie mistakes. I just don't get like the mentality side of like RuneScape when you're trying to get something. Or just generally things in life, like when you know you want something, you can easily do it. And you just make daft mistakes. Total daft mistakes. Look at this one.
Shit.
Like, how stupid can you be? I'm like a full-on special case.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Back in again. Restart.
shit on it. Fucking sand view.
Back again with another mistake.
Oh, fuck off, man. Fuck off, man. The fuck am I dying, yeah?
The hardest indication here has got to be dehydration, where you kind of take any, like, when you kind of get any brews and stuff. Which I know I shouldn't really be, like, making a mistake there. That's the hardest thing that I struggle with. If I run like a 450 with a group of people, I don't even take any brews, so I don't understand how it's getting to, like, stupid little points in the raid. And I'm just messing it up big time. Like, it's just pure stupidity. But I think the hardest thing with RuneScape is knowing that once you've made a mistake and you die, you just got to reset again. The Infernal was the worst. Doing Infernal was the worst because if you died, it took. You had another hour or so to get back to him. Whereas I'm actually getting irritated more with this one because I know it's just a short time to get back to where you were, but it's just simple, stupid mistakes, isn't it? This bit's a bit of a chew on. If you do too much DPS on Kefri, you don't get the other dunk. And the melee comes around and hits you. Because it can hit quite hard, this thing. You've got to be quite careful. But I just don't get how I'm not doing any DPS. Like, I'm nearly max combat stuff with half decent gear. Should have been killing that ranger straight away. But it is quite a good raid, like TOA. I quite enjoy it, but I think I prefer Cox more than TOA these days because I just feel like with TOA, you just do so many raids and you just never get a purple. And even if you get a purple, the loot's crap. Sorry about that anyway. Had some neighbours come over. I didn't even know they were in me gone. I'm trying to do 500 TOA here.
Yeah?
And I've got a couple of neighbours in the garden.
Fucking okay, what the fuck's going on? Fuck, Lana.
I had a neighbour in the garden, I just didn't even know why. She'd had a couple of drinks and because it's been hot here in the summer, she just decided to come round. But I was too locked in. Too locked in, boy.
Like, what the fuck?
I quite enjoy doing Akka. It's not too bad a boss if you can like master the butterfly, which I struggle with, but it's lush to see when if you're doing like a World 329 and you've got somebody who's butterflying perfectly. It's just such an easy chill boss. Like you literally you don't have to do anything if somebody can master the butterfly, which it doesn't look too bad. Like I can do it all right until the shadows spawn. Then once the shadows spawn, I just go to pop me. Not hitting the right tiles to move to, and that's where I really struggle with. I struggle with transitioning from one quarter to the next once you gets down to like 60 HP and you've got to go over to the next quarter. I quite struggle with that transition, like where's best to like position Akka before you start your next butterfly. But it is quite good to watch, like when you see people that can do it properly. It's quite therapeutic as such. Especially when they're doing it so smoothly, it's just lush to see. It's lush to have the shadow in this room as well. Well, to be honest with you, throughout the whole TOA, but this room especially when you salt it up. Because that shadow just goes through him like a knife through butter. How I used to do TOA when I had like a sanguine staff, or a trident, like, it just baffles me. It's such a nice upgrade. I would recommend it to anybody. Anybody could do the shadow rebuild. If you've got the money there, just liquidate your whole bank and just get a shadow. I know you probably need to have ancestral as well, but if you can afford to do it, I would recommend it any day of the week, especially if you're doing TOA or anything at all. Don't know how I didn't get hit hard there, but yeah, I would recommend it to anybody. It's such a nice upgrade. Plus, I think lately it's went down in price. I think it went up to about 900 mil. I'm not sure what caused the inflation in it, but that was a bit of a mistake there as well. No way. Gotta make sure the melee prays up, boy. Back again. Restarted. Zebak's quite a good boss. I quite enjoy this one. The only thing is, when I first started, I think I was putting Pathmaster on, I think it is. Or Pathseeker, one of the two. Whichever one's the highest one. So I was messing about with the invocations and I wasn't sure which invocations were the best ones to be doing a solo one. And I ended up with like a level 4, a level 5 Zebak, something like that. Christ. Them projectiles no fly down. Gotta flick that prayer quite quickly. But he is quite a chill boss if you know how to solve like the acid when the shields come up or whatever they're called. The little rocks you've got to hide behind. But if you don't get it easy solved, with the boulders that you've got to push like. Right. This part of the fight, this is the real test. It's not even difficult, it's just trying to getting the DPS. Like, if the DPS doesn't go your way, like, you've got no chance. I don't think, anyway. Because you can't heal yourself up with, like, ambrosias or with brew or whatever. But here you can see I'm just getting absolutely nothing. So I'm trying to sell the shadow to people. And you can see, yeah, I'm getting nothing. But honestly, this rarely happens. But it's such a headache when it does. But I suppose that's a game that we play. It's just a RNG, isn't it? This is what I'm struggling with the most at TOA, like, with it's just the dehydration, like, not being able to use any pots that heal up. But I suppose once you're used to it and you're running 500s all the time, I think it's actually the best money maker in the game at the minute. Or one of them. Shall I like running 500 TOAs? I might be wrong, but running 500 TOAs is like something like 13 mil an hour or something. I'm sure it's quite high. I might be wrong, don't take that as gospel, but I'm sure it is. But at this point, I actually thought with how low I was hitting, I thought I was going to have to heal up 3 times with a Keras. I think this week that Magic King's coming out, so I'll be releasing some content about that. Apparently there's a new best in slot range necklace, I think it is. I think it's like an attachment to the necklace of anguish or something. But here I should have really took a sip of the adrenaline and Keras stuff, but in the heat of the moment your head just turns up black and you just forget. It's one of them things, but anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. I'm hopefully going to be releasing some content about the Magic King that's coming out this week. Try and get this Necklace of Anguish upgrade. I stream live on Kick every day on Twitch, so also if people could do a like and subscribe, it just help the channel just get a little bit further. I would massively appreciate your support, so thank you very much for watching. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.